1 month ago, Houston was in survival mode, inundated with water.
There's a car trapped in the lake. All of the roads are completely impassable. Our son is missing.
Once every bass boat came back to dry land, every chopper back to earth. Every return of a loved one sealed with a hug. The focus transitioned to assessing the damage. One area impacted is mostly invisible to the eye.
Sí sentimos mucho el olor como a petróleo, sí.
Fuerte.
Fuerte, sí.
Cesario Torres says he and his wife smelled a strong, gaseous odor in the shadows of Valero's Houston refinery in the east side neighborhood of Manchester.
El olor este me estaba pegando a mí.
What was hitting the 67-year-old and others in Manchester for nearly 20 days, according to the Texas Commission of Environmental Quality, was unknown until Valero's report was finalized last week. More than 230,000 pounds of contaminants were released, a variety of chemicals, some of which cause short and long-term health problems, including eye and throat irritation, liver and kidney damage, and cancer.
A sheriff's deputy and 2 EMTs exposed in Maryland. A police officer in Ohio nearly died after responding to a drug-related call. 11 SWAT officers sickened last fall in Connecticut. Even a canine officer in Florida became ill after inhaling fentanyl during a drug raid.
What was in the car? What did they take? What did I leave in the car?
It is one of the most common crimes in Houston: car burglaries. They produce one thing, according to Casey Champagne:
perpetual fear.
However, Champagne's break-in is unique. This image she shared with Channel 2 Investigates shows exactly what was not taken.
They left the money in the car.
During the worst of it,
I'm asking God, give me the correct words to tell her.
Harvey's most desperate moments, when your family was at risk.
My husband is a bad diabetic and he's in the house, he won't leave.
When your home and business were at risk.
Somebody came through here and looted your house.
Yes.
They were vultures.
I hope karma gets them.
The villages of Bear Creek on the west side near bloated Addicks Reservoir was a neighborhood devastated by floodwater and worse.
This is 5 feet of sewage just on everything.
Elizabeth Burnham salvaged what she could on her front lawn, only to have it disappear piece by piece.
I don't know how people can do that, and I don't know how they can sleep at night.
Like it or not, there are evil people out there that are aware that this is easy pickings.
Andy Kahn's home flooded too. He witnessed looting as he was boarding a rescue boat. He also happens to be the city's crime victim advocate.
We need to do something. We need to let the world and the public know who these, quote, looters are.
So, here they are. A chunk of them anyway. Harris County's suspected looters. And everybody you see here has a prior criminal history.
There's multiple convictions. People are on bond. One particular person was paroled in December of 2016 after doing half of his 20-year sentence.
In Northeast Houston on Lockwood near Cavalcade, August 29th, it was an absolute free-for-all.
We counted how many people, about 300 people coming.
300? Of those 300, we've found 2 people who have so far been charged. 31-year-old Patrick Davenport and 23-year-old Alex Townsell. Hundreds of others may never be brought to justice. A few fleeting frames of video isn't much to go on. But in some cases, the suspected looters were so unskilled, they practically arrested themselves.
Somebody had a flashlight in the corner, looking around, I knew that wasn't right.
Derek Martin knows a red flag when he sees one. His family-owned flag company in Pasadena got flooded, then looted. He watched it all unfold on his iPhone and called Pasadena PD. Officers picked up 20-year-old Drake Boren at the scene of the crime.
Everyone's in a state of panic and, it's survival mode, and then someone takes advantage of it. That's not right.
Harris County prosecutors requested a higher bond for Boren and dozens of other suspected looters.
Well, we find it intolerable, and we're taking a hard line.
In Texas, though, there is no criminal charge called looting.
Ms. Wiley, you are here on a felony charge of burglary of a building.
Instead, when burglaries, thefts, robberies, and assaults happen in declared disaster areas, the penalties can be stiffer. 2 to 20-year sentences are replaced with 5 to 99-year sentences. It's called enhancement.
These individuals need to go to prison. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You got to send a message loud and clear.
Stay down! Stay down!
There's no reason to stop us.
And then it'll sync up with the computer and you'll hear the bang.
You're stepping through a tactical village.
You're under stress at that time. He's trying to kill you.
Sizing up danger through the eyes of a police officer.
And we don't have to pretend anymore.
This is the Fort Worth Police Department's advanced training facility, a small city built inside a 30,000 square foot space.
Let's go this way.
Sergeant Eddie Trinidad walks us over city streets, a bank, apartments, homes, schools, and convenience stores.
One of the goals of training is to get as close to real as possible while maintaining safety.